Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. And today I I downloaded an app called Gacha Studio. I made my character. Also, Elisa is not my real name. It's my middle name. I'm not gonna use my real name. Also, I do not look like this in real life. All the other characters, I tried my best. But Alyssa here, my character, she just has blue hair and blue wolf ears and a wolf tail because that's how I want my character to be. I'm gonna make a new YouTube account because using my mom's account is kind of weird in my opinion. Cause it looks like it's an adult making videos and it's a kid and a kid. I count teenagers and kids as kids. So I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying. But yeah, so basically what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be talking about how I met my best friend, who is still my best friend today. Her name's Rheagan. She has a YouTube channel called Diva Danile. She's really sweet and awesome, so you guys should subscribe to her. But anyways, I took some screenshots on Gacha Studio, and I'm gonna be basically explaining how I met Rheagan. So let me pause this video because this was the last screenshot I took, and I should have took this as the first one. So I'll be right back. Okay, so basically it started out as I went to my class. It was the first day of school, and I went to my class, and I was really hoping for my friends to be there, and they weren't there, so I felt kind of sad. But this one girl, I don't know if she wants me to put her name out, so I'm just gonna call her L. Alright. So L was sitting at a table, and I decided to go sit with her because my teacher was always like, you can pick whichever seat you want. So I went to her seat, and we started talking, basically. And I remember not our first conversation. I remember us actually talking about YouTubers, our favorite YouTubers, like Afmao and It's Funny. And I only put this one conversation because I just remembered about us talking about those YouTubers. But basically, I remember this clearly. Like, I was telling her how I was flexible, and she was also telling me how she was flexible, and we could both put our legs behind our head, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, because I thought I had just made a friend, and you know, my friends aren't in my class, so it was important for me to make a friend. So it was really cool because no one really could do this, and it was kind of sad because I always wanted a friend who could like do cool things with me, like this. And so my friend Rheagan, my friend right now, Rheagan, she had walked in. I had no idea who she was. I just knew she lived at my apartment, and so she was actually friends with Elle. And basically, they had actually been friends since kindergarten, and I found out that later on in the year. So she started talking to her, and I just felt kind of lonely, like, not jealous that Elle was talking to Rheagan. It was, like, different. Like, I just felt kind of sad and lonely because my friends weren't there again. So, yeah, I just stayed silent to myself. And yeah. And later on, for the second day of school, not the second day of school, I don't exactly remember, but I had saw that my two best friends had made new friends. And so Ellie, that's not her actual name, but I'm gonna call her Ellie. So Ellie and G, those are my two best friends. Like, best friends. We talk about everything together. And so Ellie and G had made some new friends. And so I was kind of sad, like not jealous. I just thought to myself, like, I should make my own. I should get some friends too. Yeah. What I was saying earlier about how I felt sad, I was sad because I didn't really have any other friends that I could hang out with. So also this girl here, this girl here, I don't know who she was. I don't know her name. But anyways, so we started hanging out more, and we kind of began, we hung out a lot more, to the point where it was like every day, and we talked about everything together too. And so it was really fun. We slowly became friends. We didn't ask each other to be friends. Well, Elle and Rheagan were already friends, but I didn't really ask them to be my friends. They were just naturally my friends. So, yeah. And I would hang out with G and Ellie once in a while, but not all the time, because I started hanging out with Rheagan a lot more. And actually, we played many games together, and me and Rheagan, we could make these we could make really weird faces, and we just stare at each other like that, and making each other laugh so much. And we got in trouble a lot, and the teachers wouldn't really let us sit near each other, because we would always chat instead of doing our work. But we still did our work. We weren't troublemakers, just pointing that out. But yeah, and we could actually, we do this thing with our nose, and Elle, she just couldn't. And it was so funny just doing that. And I imagined us making our own language out of making our noses weird. But soon we started going to each other's houses. Like, I went to hers. At first she went to mine, and then she went to mine again, and then I thought, I should go over to her house. And she's also talked to me about, like, how she has this really high bunk bed, even though it's not, like, it's just a really high bed. It's basically a bunk bed, except there's no bottom bed. There's only the top bunk. And she was really close to the ceiling. I've told my mom about it, and my mom was like, oh, she better not hit her head. It was really funny. But it was just so much fun, and we'd go to each other's houses, like I said, and we'd just play with these toys. We collect them. They're called Lila's Pet Shop, and the short term for them is LPS, and so we had lots of things in common. And so it was like Rheagan was like my best friend ever. Well, not ever, but she was a really good friend. Well, she is a really good friend. But we'd play with LPS all the time, and I'd show her my slime. It was just really fun. And we'd have this thing where one day, like, I don't know where, we'd wear matching outfits or the exact opposite outfits. So one day, I wore a dark outfit, she wore a light outfit. And it was different. Like, we had more things in common than Ellie and G, so it was like really nice to have someone who was like me. She was tall like me. Well, she is tall like me. She was like a twin, except she looked different. She definitely looked different. We had close skin colors. This is the closest skin color I could get for her. It's not actually accurate, but my older sister, she doesn't like being in videos, and I'm not gonna say her name because, yeah, she just doesn't like it. She hates it, but if you go on Gacha Studio, that's actually a boy outfit she's wearing. She's a tomboy. She's a tomboy. She's definitely a tomboy. She plays lots of video games with my brother, and she wears boy outfits basically. Boy jeans, boy Converse, everything. But that's kind of off topic. Like we talk to me, Rheagan, and my older sister. We would talk to each other and play with each other. Sorry, I'm just really tired. It's actually really late when I'm filming this. But, so we joked together and we laughed together. And actually, there was this one time, the last time she came to my house was not too long ago, but like she was supposed to be helping me clean, and she actually brought this doll over, and this doll was naked. Just pointing that out, Rheagan. How dare you bring a naked doll into my house? But anyways, she brought this naked doll, and my sister was brushing her teeth. Well, I don't know. I think she was brushing her teeth. But my sister was using the bathroom, and me and Rheagan thought it would be funny if Rheagan just stuck the doll's hand into the bathroom, and Rheagan actually took off the hand and just threw it in the bathroom, and it was just so funny. And like getting back to the when she was supposed to be helping me clean, because she had to leave. It was like she came over very late, like 9 o'clock, and our bedtime was, well, my bedtime was 9:30. Her bedtime was 10. But yeah, so basically, she was supposed to be helping me clean, like I've said a lot, and so actually, I was chasing her around the house, and I kept scaring her on purpose. And my sister, she got my brother's Nerf gun and started trying to point at me with it and tried to shoot me. And she was defending Rheagan. And it was just so hilarious. This video was longer than I expected. But anyways. Well, I can only make this 15 minutes long, so oops. But anyways, so I kept like hiding in the bathroom, and it was just hilarious. And then she finally had to go. It was later than she was supposed to leave, but anyways. She is my best friend. She's still my best friend today, and we actually plan on doing videos together later on in the summer and hanging out more. But yeah, I just wanted to say that we are the best of friends ever. But still, I can't say that I like her better than Ellie and G. They're like, it's different. It's like, they're both equally my best friends. And they'll all equally be my best friends. But, Rheagan, she has just more things in common. And actually, she created our names put together, and she came up with Ritz. I think it's pretty good. I will not be sharing my name, but it's an I name. That's why it's Ritz. Okay. Well, this was a long video, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about my best friend Rheagan. And again, you should subscribe to her. She's really nice. I'm just telling you to subscribe to her instead of me. I'm going to be making another channel, so you guys should subscribe to her and just not me, because I won't be posting a lot. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye guys. Peace out.